Welcome to the Progressive Podcast, where I show you how to live your life progressively. I'm your host, Portia. I'm currently vacationing in California, which before I got here, I was super excited until I got here and realized they're not as progressive as I thought they were. Like, for instance, I went out to this local eatery to do takeout. And when they gave me my utensils, they gave me plasticware. Let that sink in. Plasticware. So I decided this is a progressive teaching moment. So I went over to the management and I complained to him that he shouldn't be giving out plasticware and maybe he should give out chopsticks or no silverware at all. Just take it. And since they're going home, they can just eat it with their own stuff. And instead of him being happy that I shared this information with him, he started calling me names. One of which is a coconut, which I don't know what the fruit has anything to do with this. So I decided I took my food out and didn't want to necessarily put that negativity in my body. So I went looking for a homeless person. And let me tell you, California doesn't have homeless like Arizona does. In Arizona, in Phoenix especially, where I work and live and thrive, there are homeless people everywhere. You can't even get into most stores because there's so many homeless people camped out in front. But out here, it actually took me 30 minutes to find one to give food to. And when I met him, I explained to him that I had some food for him. And then he asked me what it was. And I was so excited to share with him that it was a bean hamburger made out of beans and jalapenos and all kinds of healthy food. And he didn't want it. And I told him this was the healthy option. You need to eat this if you want to live longer. And he started cursing at me, talking about who wants to live longer on the street. Like that's my problem. I'm just trying to teach you how to be progressive. So after a couple of exchanges, he finally took the food. But he actually took it, put it on the ground, opened it up, and took a Duke. And the worst part about it is not the fact that he took a Duke in the sandwich. He could do whatever he wants. It was a negative sandwich anyway. Was the fact that he didn't even self-compost. He threw it in the trash. California, you are not progressive. Join me next week when I teach you more progressive things and how to be progressive. Ave.